morning. How y'all doing? So, I woke up happy today. I hope you did too. But I first want to say happy 21st birthday to my daughter. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you do some things that you love. And I hope you know how much you are loved. So, we'll go there. So, I have some messages, some downloads. I've got quite the message for us today. And then I have some homemades that I actually pulled last night before I went to bed. But no tarot, just oracle. And again, that is where my forte is. I've been doing oracle cards since I can remember. And they've always been my comfort zone, I guess is the best way to put it, when I've been struggling with decisions to make. But the title of this is going to be, who are you becoming? Who are you becoming in your world? What is that purpose? So, this is the messages that I got this morning. After happy birthday to my daughter. But the devil is a liar, and so are his friends. Confirmation. You are a messenger, and you will awaken many. Your light is visible, and it bothers many. Do not hide it any longer. Stay in your authenticity, and show others that love of self is how we change, and then sharing our message to others. Love is the only answer to life. To be happy, you have to love. Hate has no room in our world. And I have said that forever, even when my kids are little. I said, hate is a very strong word. Use dislike. Don't use hate. I've never liked the word. Be strong and shield yourself from the rage that is thrown out at you. It will bounce off back to them. They know not what they do. And that is a Bible verse somewhere in the, they know not what they do. I don't even know for sure where it is, but it is. It is only words, and you do not have to accept them. Follow your illuminated path and be free. You know the way in your heart, and that is what leads you. Be kind, be smart, be humble, be you, be well. So, be kind, be smart, be humble, be you, be well. This is really great today. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I love that ending. Be kind, be smart, be humble, be you, be well. So, we have Rebecca Campbell, Starseed, Work Your Light, and then Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed, and then some homemades, and then we'll do a couple in the end. So, we got Longing for Home, Homesick for the Stars. Now, this came out not too long ago. I don't even know when. I do so many that I lose track, but look at how pretty. You know you're not from here. You came here to learn yourself. Again, Earth School. Here we are. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration. You have helpers in the realm. Meaning, couldn't make it up if I tried. All the colors are right here. That you have that help. The angels, your ancestors, all those people want to help you be the best you, and you're never alone. Even if you are alone at home, you're never alone. And that is the one thing I learned about myself, is I've never been lonely, even when I've been by myself. But, I would get the itch, gotta get out, I haven't seen people in a while. But I would do that even years ago when the kids were small, be, home for a very long time, and then I wouldn't go out for months. And I'm kind of back to doing that again. So that tells me something. Because in the past you feel very orphaned. You feel very left out. And I'm going to read that one because it's probably got something in there that we need. And I don't always read. But okay, a sense of loss and identity crisis. Recognizing that you don't fit in. The need to belong. Uncertainty about your place. So, we were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture, but you may not have been born into the family, like me, that actually accepted you for who you are. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Find your tribe. Find where you fit. Okay? Put that out. What they want you to do is to fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. Surrender. Surrender the problem. Surrender whatever it is that you have going on, and know that you're protected no matter what happens. Okay? Because you're going through and you're going to be feeling it right now. A lot of people are. Your body is changing. There's things changing on a cellular level within your body. And you need to be resting, retreating, taking better care of yourself. And I will preach this till the cows come home. You need to drink more water. You need to eat better. You need to quit drinking so much. You need to quit doing so many things that are bad for you. Okay? I had a drink last night, you guys, while on the phone with friends. First one in but it was so good. I had one. And it was Crown Royal apple in water. It was delicious. But I enjoyed it. And I wasn't hungover or wasn't, whatever, just because I only had the one. But that's what I mean by figuring out how you can do things in moderation. And then when you do have it again, it's like, oh my God, yes. So I've always been a whiskey girl. I just never really liked back in the day before we had all these flavored ones. Now I'm like, ooh, yummy. But you need to start doing some things by the book. Now what that means is the laws of the universe. You need to start listening to the laws of the universe. You can Google it. 12 laws are out there. And there is a repercussion for everything that we do in life. I always say, your choices. Two things happen. Either consequences or joys. That's all there is. Your ancestors have some hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and you need to look a little deeper and look at what they use. I've seen some things online recently that there's pillars underneath those. That it goes, if you took all the land away, then underneath it, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like we've been lied to our entire lives. I truly do. And that's, my girlfriend and I talked about that last night on the phone. We were on the phone for almost 2 hours. We try to catch up every now and again, but just so many things that they've lied to us about so that they can control us. And it's really been sad. And honestly, that's what's happening, is the crumbling is coming. So many of these, governments and deities and religions and things that they've taught us that we have to do to the taskmaster, keep us in line and do this and do that, and if you do that, you're going to hell. Yeah, F you. My God's a bigger God, and my protectors are bigger than that. And you know what? At the end of the day, they're all being exposed right now. And it's coming to light, you guys. And you need to realize that there is a message in the bottle for you. Where's your message? Have you found your message? Do you know what you need to tell others? Do you know what you need to do to help others? Again, you are here to learn yourself, and you are here to help others. Life can become that simple. It really can. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Show others. Not everybody is good at being a leader. But the people that watch my channel, you guys are learning some things about yourself. And I know I'm resonating with you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be coming back. And please, hit the like button and share, because I want this message to get out to people who are struggling and know that there is a safe place for you to come. Okay? But start making your own path. Quit following everybody. Quit doing what everybody... I have never been one to do what everybody else does all my life. But because you have an inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Tune into that. And you have some things that you're realizing have not been for you. People that have not been for you. People that you've needed to walk away from. Places you've needed to walk away from. Because they're not. They just want to take from you. Us givers, It takes us a while, but man, once we get it, we get it. We really do. I don't even go to places anymore that, I walk in and it's harassment from day one. It's like, why do I do it to myself? I don't know. We wanted to fit in. But the breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So, trusting, surrendering, surrender my will, your will, to thy will, to God's will. Listening, doing what you're being told from your inner temple, not from the outer temple. And you need to get out and have some fun, which I'm going to do. I promise. I just, more of this. I know it's needed. Just a lot of people right now that just aren't having a lot of fun. But you got to learn also how to be flexible. And you got to learn to, like, they come at you, you go this way. They come at you, you go that way. Or you go over, or you go under. You get around it. I always say, find the workaround. And you gotta, the weight of the world. Now this is a good one yesterday, and I'm going to use her, and I'm not going to name her. A friend of mine yesterday, I was helping with her Medicare options, because she's going to be turning that age this year. And she's a very sensitive person, and she's a very, when things bother her, she bubbles up with it. And I asked her, I said, why are you upset so much? And why, are you crying so much? And she is still holding on to the deaths of her brother and her mother from God knows how many years ago. And it still bothers her that much because she's still living there versus living in today and living into the things that she needs to do for herself today because she's so heartbroken over those things. And I asked her and I said, do you think your family would want you to be living in that misery because they're not here? Or do you think that they would want you to move on with your life and enjoy who you are and love who you are? But it's just an example of how people get so stuck because, I said to her, and I said, please take this the best way possible. There's only one guarantee in life. Death. We all have it. And when it chooses to take us, it's not up to us. So, fearing death and fearing the fact that others of your family are going to die is probably the worst thing you can do for yourself. And I have taken the acronyms for fear is face everything and rise. Yes, work with that pain. Yes, work with those things that are hurting you. But at the end of the day, don't stay there. Your family don't want you to stay there. Your friends that love you wouldn't want you to stay there. Anybody that loved you is not going to want you to stay in that, oh, poor me, I don't have that person around anymore. That goes to show, and honestly what came out in the end, because she's a single lady, and what came out without her realizing is, I wish I had a husband that could take care of me. And I said to her, I said, no. You wish you had done a better job of taking care of yourself. She stopped crying, she looked at me, and she didn't say anything. So I know I hit a nerve, and I know I said what she needed to hear. So, example, weight of the world. Just don't do it to yourself. Because right now, it's the initiation time. It's the rite of passage, and you're crossing the threshold. You're going over to this beautiful, getting out of this weight of the world and moving into the beautifulness of happiness and love and sharing good things with each other. And we're all being regenerated. I want to read that one. That's why I kept the book out. Some of these I haven't seen in a while, so 4 to 6. For my numerology people, we've got 5, 2, 6, 6, 1, and 1. 611. Angel number, look it up. Regeneration, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful. Man's rejection is God's protection every time, because it comes back bigger and better. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. All right, homemates. These are beautiful. So, your intuition and wisdom is growing. Animals and nature are where you're going to find your answers. You're going to go out on a dinner date. Maybe with your son. That'd be great. Be true to yourself. All possibilities, Mr. Bob. Self-sufficiency. Love again. Don't be afraid. Look for the glimmers in your day. What do I always say the glimmers are? The positive in your days. You have big dreams. Check a mother lover if it's necessary. You are currently in the invincibility stage. Go ahead and try an F with me. Let's see what happens. Because you've been doing the work. Because freedom is upon you from the judgments, from the people that think that they know better. Be the real you. Compromise in some situations because you don't know everything. You've been fearful. Humanity needs your message. Easter time is probably something good's going to happen. I'm just feeling that, for the Christians that, believe about the death and rebirth of Christ. Important thing is not what you do, but that you love what you do. David Fisher. That was from my Imagineers book. I'm telling you, it's a great book. You should get it. Walk away from the people and places, as I said earlier, that don't serve you. Okay? Keep high vibing. Keep raising your vibration, because that's what you draw in. Your vibration in your world, your frequency, is what you draw into your world. The moon phases have a lot to do with your life. Christmas time, there's going to be a beautiful surprise. You're working on your mind, body, and soul, getting it all aligned together. Happiness is showing. Step out of the limiting beliefs. Believe that there is more for you. Inputs. Reminds me of that movie. Number 5. I forget the name of it. Ellie Sheedy. Input. I need inputs. It's what you put into your brain. Okay? There are some of these people. It's your rational mind. Of course. It's also your protecting. If you do tarot, this is what's been holding you back. Whatever it might be. Food, drugs, alcohol, people, places. Things that you know are no good for you. Your angels and your spirit guides that have been talking to you. Have you been listening? Always have your gratitude first thing in the morning when you wake up and before you go to bed at night. Pure knowledge. Mr. Bob again. God, he comes through a lot to me. Constellation therapy. This is one that I need to do more studies on. But the constellations, the stars, have a lot to tell us. TEDx Talks. Go watch them. And Divine Whispers. Every day. Okay. Get a couple cards and a couple trinkets. Running a little long today. Apologize. Lists of love. Write a list of all the people who deeply love you. Think of all the people who... Write a list of all the people who deeply love you. Think of all the people who deeply love you. Feel the love. Who do you think deeply loves you? You'd be surprised. People that can tell you. Say thank you to others as often as you can. Say thank you to life. Say thank you to yourself. Gratitude. Always gratitude. Gratitude allows you to trust life and trust the foundation for dreams to come true. Morning gratitude. That's why this all started for me. Okay, let's get some trinkets. And then we will get off. It's cloudy here again today, I swear. Always something. All right. Well, we got just a few today. Your life is becoming more peaceful. Cat here. More peaceful. What does it say? Can't read it. Just for you. Be the star. Even if it's just for yourself. You are becoming a beautiful butterfly. And the angels are watching over you. They're telling me to go in for one more. Just one. How do you do just one? I want to try. All right, what am I getting? I don't even know. There? Okay. Tree of life. You have some things, people coming in that are going to show you some new stuff. And they're going to want to build with you. Because you've planted the roots. So, go love on yourself today. Go do something fun for you today. I love you all so much. And I'll